Happy Saturday to everyone. Just getting a little walk in on a Saturday. I'm not gonna walk too long today. Because I'm gonna be doing some yard work before it rains, see? Hopefully get it in. Maybe do a couple miles. But how's y'all Saturday going? You're chilling with a walk. What should we talk about? Do we want to talk about day 1 and day 2 of the NFL draft? The NFL draft, people. What a fucking day 1 for the Philadelphia Eagles. What a day it was. Everybody going in had their top 3. I had mine. Will Anderson, Bijan Robinson, and Jalen Carter were my top 3 on the board. Knew Will Anderson probably wasn't going to be there, of course, at number 10. The only way the Eagles would get him is if they jump up. That wasn't probably going to happen because they'd have to jump up too far. And then the Texans do the old switcheroo, go quarterback, move up 9 spots to number 3, take Will Anderson. Smart move on their part. I was questioning the move at first because I would have taken Will Anderson at 2, then got your quarterback at 12, but they wanted C.J. Stroud. Makes sense. All you Texans fans out here saying they pay too much, go look at the NFL point system, how many points you got to move up when you move up 9 spots. Just saying. You do have to make sure Will Anderson is the man, or he's going to, if he's a bust, then it's on you. But hey, that's the pick to take at number 2 or number 3. That was the pick. So go look up the points, because a lot of you fucking people on Twitch and even so-called journalists don't know how the point system works on the draft. Just go Google it, put NFL draft points per round, and you can do it. How much pick number 3 cost, how much pick 12, and then how many you got to add up to make it work. It worked. So anyway, boom. All right, so going to the draft, Eagles have pick number 10, and Carter's fallen. Seattle bypasses him. Raiders bypass him. We knew Atlanta wasn't going to take him because they already came out and said he's off the board for them. What shocked me with Atlanta, who was going nowhere, they are trying to build, but they got no long-term solution at quarterback. I mean, they think they do. They don't know what they have. And they get the best running back in the draft from Bijan. Don't agree with the pick, but oh well. So then it's number 9. Eagles trade up 1 spot. Smart move. They give up a 2024 draft pick. Nobody cares about. Howie doesn't value 4th rounders. If you don't believe me, just go back and look at all the fourth rounders he's given away over the years. We just did one for the trade deadline with that dumbass linebacker we got, or defensive end we got from Chicago. It was a waste. But anyway, so we move up. We give it a 2024 4th rounder up. That's all right, because we're going to get that back in a comp pick, probably a 3rd round anyway, for Hargrave. So I'm guessing the reason they moved up, because I'm pretty damn sure that the Chicago Bears were probably fielding calls to get to that 9th spot. And only moving up 1 spot is not a bad thing. You're not giving up much. And the Eagles take their guy from Georgia, Jalen Carter. Jalen motherfucking Carter. Wow. Mine went Will Anderson, Bijan, Jalen Carter. The only thing I worry about with Jalen Carter, he's probably the best athlete in the draft overall by far. He would have went. He probably would have went before Will Anderson if it wasn't for that accident and the misdemeanor, y'all. Go look at what happened. He didn't get a DUI. He's not the one that caused the accident. Yes, 2 of his good friends died. Yes, they were drag racing. But drag racing in Atlanta is a misdemeanor. It's not a federal crime. It wasn't DUI, any of that shit. So, all you journalists, all you motherfucking Twitchers, all you motherfucking Twitter motherfuckers, go read your shit before you go spewing fake news everywhere. But the only thing I worry about with Jalen Carter is his mental, because he's gone through a lot in the last 6 months. But the Eagles have a good room. They get him straight. I trust that room. I trust Howie. Eagles have one of the best. They do their due diligence on these players. They're one of the few that have a security guard and all that kind, or security team that does all these background checks. They're in the know with the coaches, the other players around the league, stuff like that. Howie would not have drafted him if there was any red flags. So, let's let that go. Let's move on. Stop. Yeah, you, Reuben Frank, you piece of shit out there. Oh, Howie and Sirianni, why did you pick him? He shouldn't have picked him that high. He's got, he didn't seem remorseful when I was talking to him in an interview. Fuck you. For one, there's still an ongoing investigation, dipshit. He can't go there and sit there and talk about what's going on. So shut the fuck up, dude. And the kid had his day in the NFL draft. You're a dickhead. Fuck you, Reuben Frank. Thank you for blocking me. I appreciate you. You're still a piece of shit. So let's move on. Get my blood pressure up over fucking pussy-ass Reuben Frank. He always wants a seat at the table. He thinks he's like God's gift to Philly journalists. So, fuck him. That's enough of that. Now we move on to pick 30. A lot of people had this guy in the top 10. Top 10. Even some people in their mock draft had Philadelphia taking him at number 10. Unbelievable. He fell to 30. Ran a 4.3 40. Nolan. Wow. So we get probably 2 top 10 picks in the first round. Usually how he trades. If you go back, he'll trade one of those. Eagles usually don't take 2 picks in the first round. But they stay content. They stay to their board and picked him. What a fucking first day. You're on cloud 9, right? Eagles probably A+ draft. No, not probably, is A+ draft on Friday or Thursday night. A motherfucking plus. Anyone want to debate me on it? You can go to hell. So then we go to day 2 of the NFL draft. And day 2, Eagles come in with pick 62 and 66. We get pick 66 because dumbass Arizona tampered with then Philadelphia defensive coordinator Gannon, who's a piece of shit anyway. I'm glad he left his ass in Arizona. He lied every time. And they got to him. San Francisco got to him after the NFC Championship. Arizona got to him after the NFC Championship game with San Francisco. So we swapped picks. So now Eagles are on the clock at 62 and 65. There's a lot of people. So what's the Eagles going to do? We went to 2 defensive guys in round 1. So I'm thinking we're definitely getting an offensive player. Definitely an offensive lineman is exactly what I was thinking, is the offensive lineman. I didn't think we would get a running back this early. I was hoping we didn't. There's a lot of players on the board, though. There's tons of cornerbacks were still on the board. You had linebackers still on the board. I mean, really good players. Even some people with first-round grades still on the board. But Philadelphia trades pick number 62 to number 65 to the Titans. And Philadelphia gets 65 and 66. And they get a 6th round pick, 188, I think. 180 or 188. Anyway, so they get an extra pick. So now we got 4 picks on day 3. Howie being Howie, making moves. I would like to see that in the 5th round, but that's okay. That's okay. We found some gems in the 6th, 7th round before. Just go look at the roster, baby. Let's go look at the roster. So at 65, we picked from Alabama, Sheen, something, whatever his name is. Big boy, only give up 2 sacks and over 500 snaps. Went to Vanderbilt, then transferred to Alabama. And you ain't starting in Alabama if you ain't halfway decent. Big boy. So they listed him as a guard, even though he's a tackle. So I'm guessing he's gonna start at right guard, unless they're really high on Jurgens, last year's 2nd round pick. Him and Jurgens fighting that out. And then it's probably really Lane Johnson's replacement at right tackle, I would imagine. Then we have back-to-back picks. We picked offensive lineman Sheen at pick 65. We have pick 66. Sidney Brown. He's a baller. He's a little small. I think he's like 5'9", 5'10". Safety. Out of Illinois. A little small, but he can play in the box. He's a hitter in the box. I'm not sure how good he can cover. I haven't watched much tape on him, I'm not gonna lie. But the tape that I did see, 3-4 minutes of it, I like the pick. So you get more depth on the O-line, and you get a safety. Eagles are making this shit happen, y'all. How we out here playing chess while all these other motherfuckers are playing checkers? I know it's cliche, but it's true. Y'all can't fuck with Howie Roseman. Now we're at Saturday. What time is this? About 10 or 11 on Saturday. East Coast, which is the best coast. Another hour, I believe the draft starts at noon today. Somebody's fucking texting. They can wait. So we have 1 6th round pick and 3 7. So we got a long wait. Because you got rounds 4 through 7 today. We got a long wait. We got pick 188 to start the day. I'm gonna think, here's my guess. I can't really say who I think they're gonna pick because they're only starting the 4th round. So they got all the way to the 6th round. So you can't really say who's gonna be there or who you want at that spot. So I'm just gonna give you who I think, what I think they might do. I think they might go for a tight end somewhere in the 6th or 7th round. Project, no doubt. Probably go another offensive lineman and maybe sneak in a running back. I think they try to go tight end and running back in the 6th round. That would be my guess. And then if they don't trade out of the 6th or trade up, try to get back in maybe to the 5th, use a 6th and a 7th or something to try to get back up in there somehow. Or shoot, they got tons of picks left for next year. It's like they started out with 12, and that includes the 4 comp picks they're probably going to get next year. They already gave the 4th round away. See, they don't get the comp picks until after the draft, so they can't use those yet. So really, we got 8, right? So we gave a 4, so we're down to 7. But you had the 4, we're down to 11. I think we used 2, so it's either 10 or 11, right? Even if you had 12 picks, you can't sign all them. They all can't make the roster because you got returners and all that bullshit, returning players. So they're not gonna use all 12 of them picks anyway. So how about you use a 2024 pick somewhere and get back up in to the 5th round? At least the 5th round. I don't think you got enough. You probably do, but you have to spend the farm to get back up in the 4th round. So let's get back up in the 5th. And if they do, they're taking a running back or a tight end. in that 5th round. But so I think anywhere when they got 1 6 and 3 7th round picks. So they're gonna get a running back, a tight end, and probably another offensive lineman. They're good on the D end. They might get some backs. With the 7th pick, one of those 7th round picks, get a motherfucking kicker, Eagles. Yup, I said it. Get a motherfucking punter. Get a punter. We got nobody that can punt. That jackass they brought off the sideline that came for Sitballs last year, he can't punt worth shit. Sitballs can't punt either. So let's get a punter in the 7th round. But other than that, you got the Phillies beating Houston Astros last night, 3-1. Game 1 of that series. Phillies are finally over 500 for the first time all year. They're 14-13. They're, I believe, 7-3 or 8-2 in their last 10. They're getting hot. Good pitching performance by Nola. 8 strong innings last night. Nola looking Nola. But he always pitches good against the Astros for whatever reason. So we beat that 3-1. You got the Sixers and the Celtics coming up Monday night. Whoo, Sixers just don't match up well. I'm scared. I'm saying, I hate to say it, I'm going Celtics in 6. Celtics in 6. I just don't see how the Sixers match. They just don't match up well. They can't guard the perimeter. Tatum, Brown, Smart, all out there. Man, we're gonna have to play a series of our lives to beat the Boston Celtics. But it's still old school. Let's make it back in the 80s and 90s Celtics Sixers rivalry. I'm all for it. I like to see it go 7, but we'll see. Should be good times. Let's see. And then I believe rookie minicamp starts this week. Get our eyes on some of these players. Eagles doing big things out here. I still say Eagles, Niners, Cowboys are the top 3 probably in the NFC. You always have somebody that's not going to be, that comes out of the woodwork. I get it. That team might be Chicago. Detroit's going to be good. I got Detroit winning that division easy. They're going to surprise some people, but once again, you rush Jared Goff, he gets the happy feet. Plus, they got 2 or 3 guys suspended for the first 6 games. So, we'll see. We will see. I wish football would start already. Got a long ways to go. I have a feeling if the Eagles do not get a running back in this draft, plus if you get one this deep, probably won't make the team anyway. There's rumors out there that Swift will be traded today. I'd take him. Bring him home. He's a Philly boy. Let's bring him home. He fit good in this offense. Detroit, for whatever reason, I know he's got injury issues, but he's only 24, y'all. His injuries haven't been that bad. He's missed some games, but who doesn't miss games this day and age? But I think football players are a little bit softer than they used to be back in the day. But that's just my opinion. It is a violent sport, so you can't really bitch about them if they're hurting. So that's all I got to really say. I've been on here 20 minutes too long. So y'all go check out my YouTube. I got some videos up. youtube.com/@jcross1974. The vault is coming. If you're wondering what it is, time will tell. Time will tell. I got some couple shorts up. I got some couple little longer videos up. Big things are happening out here on the YouTubes. I'm going to try to get this YouTube popping. Slowly but surely. Anyway, you guys take care. Love one another. And be good out there, y'all. Be good. Take care. Love one another. Deuces.